Run from back there is Musical Art, and Imperious is last of all as Newman goes for home on the top weight. Golgotha at the 500 metres mark comes to the home corner clear. Still two to the good of Buster's Shadow. Under pressure, Black Lily off its heels. Reunion Hill, Thunderclap, Newman called upon. Break the chain further back then Musical Art, but it's Golgotha in full flight. 250 from home, Buster's Shadow. Looming is the immediate danger. Newman pulls the whip. Golgotha responds. Buster's Shadow second. Break the chain running on. No real dangers further back with 100 left to go. Golgotha still in front. Buster's Shadow closing down the margin. Golgotha, Buster's Shadow levels up, grabs it right in the shadows, and Buster's Shadow has got home to score from Golgotha. Break the chain third. Then 2.5 lengths behind them. Reunion Hill top rated, followed then by Musical Art. Thunderclap, Newman, Every Hope, but didn't really fire. Then Imperious, further back then Black Lily, and with those Flight of Fancy amongst the last of them in. Buster's Shadow's got the money here, ridden by young Freddie Kersley. Stuck to its task well as Golgotha made all haste for the judge. But eventually it was only in the shadows that Buster has picked them up. Number 4, Buster's Shadow, the David Harrison train gelding by Oratorio, ridden by Fred Kersley, wearing Golgotha down. Break the chain in third placing, and it was daylight back to the others, which were headed by Reunion Hill. Number 4, first home, Buster's Shadow. Trained by David Harrison, a part owner with Jenny Harrison, along with Graham and Megan Donovan and Lex and Shirley Piper. And also Kay Wheatland, O Kitty, D Bales, B Johnson, S Fuson, G Kabali and J Ram, P and B Beros. Defeating Golgotha by Street Cry from Shining Jewel, owned by Craig Thompson's Mount Hellawell stud, ridden by Lee Newman for Lindsay Smith. And third placing, going to Break the Chain by Blackfriars, a 4-year-old gelding out of Trish Glee for Glenn and Jetty Kettlewell, S and Ms K Jessup, ridden by Patrick Carberry for trainer Vaughan Sigley. A long neck by 3/4 margins, 2:05.14 the time, 36:10 the final 600 of the Peacock Brothers handicap. 6:42.70 Buster's Shadow, Golgotha 190 and Break the Chain 4:50. Race 6 at 5 o'clock, the Crown Perth opening day, 21st October handicap over the 1,000 metres. 3 High Calypso is out of the next on the card. Let's head down to Matt Kelly, and it was a solid effort by Buster's Shadow, who really did stick to its guns to eventually wear down that pacemaker Golgotha.
Thanks, Darren. Winning trainer David Harrison joins me. David, you're a bit concerned about pace prior to the race, but probably got enough speed throughout, and the horse was too good.
Yeah, actually the kid rode him very well. Actually, young Fred, he sized it up pretty well. He was out wide, so he went forward. He doesn't usually go forward up on the pace, but because he's got a good finish. But yeah, he sized it up pretty well, thinking there's no pace, no pressure on the leader. So rode him up there, and he probably raced a bit down by being up on the pace, but at least he gave him a chance to win the race. So.
You did give us the hint prior to the race in the chat to Mark that you thought this horse would bounce back after finishing 9 or 10 to Sonnen last start. Yeah,
I just don't think he likes to be jammed up much, and I didn't think the race was that over strong today, apart from the lack of pace. So I think he's a stayer on the way up, and should go on with it, I hope.
Yeah, he's got another start in him here. What are you thinking going forward?
Yeah, I just give him another 1 or 2, and then I'd like to think he'd be a nice Country Cup horse next preparation.
We've seen, we'll just ask quickly about My Demi, who runs on Saturday. We've seen her go around. She's been quite impressive in the last couple of starts. Just tell us how she is coming into the weekend.
Well, he's done really well. Like when he won, Pikey sat 3 wide on him, and it wasn't his fault, but he did a lot of work and he won well. And his next 2 runs, he had no luck as well. He sat 3 wide in both of them as well. And Pikey said if he gets a barrier one day, he's going to win pretty well. And I think he's got a reasonable barrier on Saturday, and the field's a bit stronger, but he's definitely 1-2-3 chance,
Well, I'll remember that he's a boy next time I ask, but yeah. Good luck on the weekend and well done here.
Good on you, thanks for that.
There he is, winning trainer David Harrison. Buster's Shadow's got the job done here. We're just talking My Demi running on Saturday, but it's all about this 4-year-old brown gelding by Oratorio, who was given a very, very nice ride by Fred Kersley Jr. He's taken his record now to 12 starts with 3 wins and a second. He won at Northern 2 starts back on the 14th of September. And Fred rode him that day as well. This is Fred's 3rd ride on this galloper in a row, of course, was the 5 lengths off Sonnen last start, but as we heard from David, just didn't quite get the breaks and managed to get them today and really powered to the line quite well. He's no doubt going to appreciate stepping up to a distance similar to this one over the next couple of starts. We might just jump in and have a quick word with Fred. He's taken his record to 3 wins, 3 city wins for the season, this young man. He's going quite well. Sorry to jump in there, but
Really well.
Fred, a nice ride from you and a nice win by the horse.
Yeah, thank you very much. Look, it was a good win by him. Credit to Mr. Harrison. You know, he's got the horse coming back very well. Look, it wasn't ideal for me to sit outside the leader, but look, I was going to get caught 3 wide, so made the split decision and it paid off.
A nice win, well done.
Thank you.
Fred Kersley there, a winning jockey aboard the David Harrison train, Buster Shadow, taking out the second leg of the quaddie. That was race number 5.